Hello. I just made it in time. Me too. How are you doing today? Just had Christmas shopping delivered. All good. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. It's been one of those days. One thing after another today. Hi, Louise. Happy Vlogmas Day 19. How's your day been? It's been interesting. It literally started shopping day, obviously. No, I mean, it's fine. It was just stuff, you know. So shopping day, taking my trolley on the way to work, and bear in mind it's dark. It's very early. I must have got over halfway to work, and the wheel came off the trolley, and I heard it hit the floor. So I knew it had gone down the curb and hit the floor. So I stopped. I didn't have a lot of time. I don't really give myself plenty of time to get to work. Well, I say that I usually get there early anyway. So at that time of the morning, I had my little light on my phone, looking under cars to try and find the wheel, which I never could find. So I had to wheel it to work because it wasn't time to take it home. Three wheels on the trolley. And yes, I did go and do the shopping in that trolley after. Um, I tried to wait it so it was in that corner. Hopefully Santa's buying me one for Christmas, so I'm pretty sure I've got one. Um, so like we waited on that corner where the wheels, did all that, and then halfway around shopping, the other wheel came off as well. Oh God, it's like one thing after another. So I didn't manage to do much of a shot. I managed to get a few bits, but because I had to hold the weight still on that side, my back's killing me. So I'm gonna have to go back tomorrow anyway. But good news, on my way home, I went the way I would have gone to work, and I found it under the car. I had to go and snap a big branch off of a tree because it was right under the middle. And yeah, that must have been interesting watching me get on my hands and knees and then getting up again. I bet that was fun for someone. But I did get the wheel back, so all's good. He's only got to last a little bit longer. Why does it always happen when it's so close to being replaced? But yeah, that was fun. I just saw it as a challenge. I'm just going to have to do the shopping in two parts, that's all. So I will be back in the shops. So I'm going to have to take it to work in the morning. I'll be very conscious of where the wheel is. And hopefully we'll have a more successful trip. Hello, how are you? People are going absolutely. Oh, did you go to Primark? People have gone absolutely nuts in there. There was so much ridiculous reduce, like not ridiculous cheap reduce. There was just so much reduced. There's a ridiculous amount yesterday. And when I come in, all the shelves are empty. My candle stand. Oh my God, I've never ever seen it that empty. And because management think they know better than we do, there's no stock in to replenish any of it because they're ordering the wrong rubbish. So yeah, serves them right. Apparently we know nothing and they know everything. Just nipping on 15 minutes, then I'm off to Slimming World to get weighed. I didn't get a chance to go Primark. Oh no, you probably missed them all. They might be there, you never know. I know, but look at it as a positive sign. Hopefully you should have a brand new shopping trolley under the Christmas tree. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I can't do that many more times. It's just weird how it happens, isn't it? It's like this was the last proper shop, and that's when it happens. It's like it knew. Hello. funny. Made for an interesting morning. And my friends did have a laugh at the state of the trolley. Hi, sorry, mate. My internet's really slow. You don't have to ever say sorry for. I mean, we only just started. Don't ever have to be sorry for not being here. We all have lives. But I think I'm going to have to do the shopping in two-parter. So we'll have the haul on Saturday. We'll do the live Sunday. And then on Monday, I'm going to put the other part of the haul. So it'll be a two-parter. I'll put that up on Monday. And then Tuesday, Christmas Eve. We should go and do the lights Christmas Eve, because I did say we was going to do the lights. This week's going too quick. I thought we would have done it by now. I don't know why we haven't. But yeah, Christmas Eve we'll go and look at the Christmas lights in town. Something a little bit different. Louise, I like your candy cane earrings. Oh, thank you. And technically, Christmas Eve is Christmas as well, isn't it? So, like, maybe we'll have a drink. London, no, in my town. Can't believe there's less than a week till Christmas. I can't either. So all of a sudden it's here. I don't know. I know, obviously I know that we've been doing Vlogmas and it's the lead up to Christmas and that. But it's like I've been going through most of it as if it isn't really Christmas. Like it's not registered in my brain properly that it really, really is actually Christmas. I don't know if that makes any sense. But now, like, actually doing this shop, and thinking, okay, I actually do have to get some Christmas food, make sure I've actually really got stuff. Now it's sort of sunk in a bit that actually, okay, turkey's going to have to come out on Sunday and we're really doing it now. I spent a small fortune. We always do at Christmas. But I think it's also that we do very basic throughout the year, don't we? Christmas is that excuse just to treat yourself to nicer things than you would normally have and just a little bit more luxury than you would normally have, I think. Oh, bear with me 1 second. Hi. There you go. Thank you very much. No problem. Bye. Louise, was it less stressful at work today? No, of course it wasn't. I mean, I think I had one of those good days where I didn't allow it to stress me as much as other people were. But then there's I think we got more stressed with work colleagues. Certain ones that are very negative that I have mentioned before were on another level of negative today. So everybody was getting wound up by it. Only wish I could eat it. I know. Are you going to cook yourself like some special bits and bobs though? For me, it's just a great excuse to eat a load of chocolate and crisps. Actually, I don't think we bought any chocolate yet. Crisps we have, but I still haven't got enough crisps because yeah, I'm a crispy person like you. Chocolate, yes, but I don't think I've done it this year. It's an excuse to eat, drink, and spend time. I think play some games. Yeah, I managed to get free from pudding and cake. Oh, nice! So you've got some. Just have to make the best of what you can, isn't it? Really. I've got to do all the cooking on Sunday. We'll be making all the pastry and everything. for work. I did ask Corey if he wanted anything special made, but he said no. Apparently, he's not a fan of pastry. He'll eat a bit, but he's not a fan. So he said there's nothing else he wants. Yeah, the meat looks amazing. You got some good chunks, have you? I think that meat price is quite. Oh, the veggie price, meat prices have been good. Did have a look at some of the meat today just to see what sizes they've got on that. They've got some decent pieces, but the veg, oh, the Asdas they were 8p, so much of it. So I'm going to get a chunk of veg tomorrow. Quite excited. I would love to blanch some and freeze it, but there's just no space in there. They're selling eggs and lamb £7. Where was that? Cheapest I could find was Asda, and it's £6.50 a kilogram. But the smallest one I could find was still, I think, it was £13. That was the smallest I could find there. I'm gonna go and look in Tesco. Yeah, Tesco. Okay, I'm gonna go and look in Tesco. I need to go in there anyway because they didn't have the milk that I need to get in Asda. So I'm gonna have to pop in Tesco. I'll take a look at the meat. I mean, it's only a small store, so we might not get much in there. I missed it because it already checked out. You'd already checked out. Oh, okay. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that's really annoying. And Corey's purple. I don't know why I keep saying that. The purple J2O. He wants purple. Is it like blackcurrant and apple or something? J2Os. Can't get them. They've only got all the other flavours except the one he wants. But that was specifically the only one he wants. So they might have them in Tesco, hopefully. I must admit, I did have anxiety when I went shopping today. I don't get anxiety when I go shopping. I don't know if it is that whole. Normally, I would have been more in. My brain would have been more in tune with everything that's going on, and I would know what I've got and what I need to get. And I feel like I'm winging it a bit. Maybe it was that, and the wheel, obviously. Amazon are doing some fizzy cans. 24 for £7. Wow, that's good. I should be able to get it here in time, shouldn't? Yeah. Ooh, I'll take it. Let me write it down on my famous list. I'll take a look at that tonight and get an order in if I can find those. What was it you said? Fizzy. Oh dear, we got some doozies in already. That's nice. 24 for £7. £7. Thank you. I'll take a look at that tonight. Just spamming. Oh, okay. It's always nice when I do see deleted though. That I don't get worked up about anything because excuse me, because you get it all out, so I don't see most of what's going on. So cherry aid is good. I've had it before. Cherry aid. I like cherry aid. Actually, that's one thing I haven't done. I didn't get myself any fizzy. Well, sort of did. I got one bottle to try, but I might get some more. Yeah, I figured out. I knew what you meant. Hello. Do need to get some fizzy. I need to find out what Pringles Corey wants as well, because if he wants any other flavours. This is that last minute bit, that last shop where you sort of just buy a few extra rubbishy bits that you had no intention of getting in the first place, just because. But as of right at this moment, I spent, I think I'm at about 50 quid, whereas technically I said I could spend 120 because I won't be shopping next week, obviously, because it's Thursday's Boxing Day, isn't it? So I won't be doing a shop next week. So technically I've got 2 weeks worth of money. So I'm well under still. How's your day been? It's been good, thank you. So we're still good. We're still way under budget. think, but this is when people start getting that anxiety about, you know, are they going to be ready, or the present's going to be wrapped? Is the food going to be done? Everybody figures it out. It's always done in time. And it's not really such a big deal. We make a bigger deal out of it than it is, really, don't we? Because it's just a day. It's a meal, which we do all the time. And spending some time together, it's not a huge deal. Bought enough for 2 weeks. Yeah, it just so you don't have to. Is it nice just to know that you don't have to? I mean, for me, I really don't need to do that at all because obviously I'm still at work. So I'm right next to all the shops. So it really doesn't make a difference to me. I can still nip in there and pick up bits on the way home any day. So it's not a big deal. But I think it's just knowing that you haven't got to worry about it anymore. One less thing for just that little bit of the year. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Hello, hello. Keep fingers crossed for me, Louise, that everything stays calm here. I definitely will. Louise, I reckon it's going to be Gingerbread Man in the festive calendar. Okay. Decent guess. It's been a while, I think, since we've had a Gingerbread Man, hasn't it? I think it has. Hello, hello. It's going to be weird not coming live every day, isn't it? After Christmas. But I was thinking maybe we could do one during the week because like there's a lot of people that can't do that very early on a well, it's not very early, but you know what I mean, on a Sunday. So maybe we'll do a Wednesday as well, just like this, just an hour or hour and a half, something like that still. Hi and welcome to the chat. Merry Christmas. I'd love to see you live every day. Yeah, I've this is just a Vlogmas thing, but maybe we could do twice a week, so then we can still catch up midweek. That would be good. Yeah, I think every day is too much. Like just trying to tell you, like, talk. There's you not so many talking points, is there? If you're doing it every day. What are you having for tea? Anything nice? I just fancy a slice of toast and a cup of tea tonight, so that's what I'm going to have. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that come on these that don't do a Sunday, so I think it'll be nice. We'll see how it goes. That's sort of my plan for you for the channel at the moment. We'll still do our hauls and we'll just do 2 lives now instead of the 1. And then if any other videos come up, obviously. What should I eat for dinner? I'm confused. I am not the person to ask. It's entirely up to you. I have no idea what you have in the cupboards. I don't know. There's too many variables. I find it hard enough figuring out what I'm eating. I remember I've actually still got it in the packaging. You had spag bowl. Oh. So yesterday, you remember I said that I got the things out the freezer and I thought I knew what it was and it wasn't. It was spag bowl. So it's on a yeah. It was not good. It was the mince that I don't like. Don't know why I froze it. Yeah. So my spag bowl didn't go very well yesterday. I hope yours went better. You got 4 at a test. Okay, that depends. I don't know what a good or bad mark is. That doesn't tell me much. Oh, no biggie. I mean, I had a bit of toast. I'm still happy with a bit of toast. I could live off toast at the moment. It's nice because it's just one of them foods you just don't have to think about it. I'm not, you know, I'm not huge at thinking about foods much anyway. You look like a very lovely lady, like the neighbourhood cookie lady. Okay, thank you. 4 out of 6. Oh, that's good then. Above average. That's good. Hello, hello. I was going to say something else and it's already gone. I don't say it quick, I forget. Get baking. I know I should. I should. I just don't have the enthusiasm for it. But we are going to be baking on, well, we're not going to be baking. We're going to be prepping on Sunday. I'm going to make loads of pastry, get that in the fridge overnight. And then I can make the things on, you're not, I can make the stuff for the girls on Monday. It's just a matter of putting the fillings in and cooking them then. Hello, hello. I had lasagna. Very nice. Can't remember the last time I had lasagna. Certainly haven't cooked one for a number of years. It would have been pre-made. I actually did. What did I pick up? Naked burrito bowl from when I was in Lidl. I'd forgotten that I bought that because it was in the freezer. I only mentioned the olives yesterday because they were in front of me. I'm really excited to try it. A naked burrito bowl. I love the sound of that. What meats are you having for Christmas? I'm only going to eat turkey, but we do have beef. I'd completely forgotten that we had beef in the freezer. So we will be having beef. Sorry, have joined for a while. My eldest has been in and out of hospital for 2 weeks. I'm so sorry to hear that. You don't have to apologise for not being here. That's way, way more important. I'm having chicken tikka masala for dinner. That actually sounds nice. I love your streams. Thank you. Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up if you haven't already, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we've only got 5. What's that? What's going on there? 5 thumbs up. That's a bit rubbish. What are you getting for Christmas? I don't know. Santa doesn't tell you what you're going to get, does he? It's a surprise. Sorry to hear that, minute. Yeah. Exactly. Like, that's way, like, real life is way more important than this. This isn't real, is it? Well, do you know what I mean? Like, your real life, and yeah, I'm sorry you're going through that. I really am. Hope everything's getting better. Hello. I like you. Thank you. It's because she hasn't had her monthly for 3 months. Turns out she was taking tablets behind my back. Oh, apparently the doctors don't tell the parent. Oh, wow. How bad is that? That is absolutely disgusting. Wow. But is she on the mend? Been there too. It is disgusting though, isn't it? If you want to take a tablet, they don't tell the mother. But God forbid something happened to her, I wouldn't know what she had taken. Exactly. Exactly. That's what's so important. Do you remember me? Possibly. Catch up with you later. Have a good one. I'm away to get weighed and judged. Good luck. I hope it goes well. You might be okay. It seems like you're already expecting the worst. Don't expect the worst. Thank you for being here. You have to let us know if you're brave enough. It's disgusting. Honestly, they should tell me, even discreetly. I agree. Absolutely. What is your real name? Louise. You've already asked me if I remember you. I don't know. Probably not then, if I'm saying it like that. I love it. Thank you. I do too. I deal with my son's meds now. You can fill in a form at the doctor's. Oh, that's good. She was on some sort of morning after pill, but was taking it in the day before she was due every month, like she needed it, even though I have now spoken to her. She has told me she never did anything. Oh dear. Hey, I watched your live a few days ago. I'm the one who has cancer. I'm sorry. Silly thing to say, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry you're going through that. I called your glasses spectacles. Okay, yeah, I remember that. I hope you had a good day at work, Louise. Are you off over the Christmas period? I get Christmas Day and Boxing Day off. So Boxing Day is not going to feel like Boxing Day, is it really? Because I'm still going to make sure I go to bed early and watch what I drink, if I drink, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah. And you said that that was the first one to ever call them that. Yeah, I mean it's an old word, isn't it? Spectacles. It's not used so much anymore. Please smash the like button, everyone. There is a thumbs up if you could. That would be awesome. But yes, now she's out. Luckily for Christmas. Christmas at the hospital is absolutely diabolical, I bet. Yeah, well, at least she's home and she's doing better. That's good. Spectacles. I didn't even know they had like the emoji for that. Hi guys, are you excited for Christmas? Not particularly. It's just a day, isn't it, really? My husband has gone AWOL after an argument too. A lot of stress. It happens. This time of year is always worse, isn't it? It always is. People put too much pressure on themselves at this time of year. That's the problem. It's easily done. You see people around really happy, and I'm like, what the fuck? They might not be really happy, they might be faking it. I don't see anybody really happy. I don't know. Where are these people you've seen? It's not the same without little ones. Oh, it's not. Oh, you mean about Christmas? See what I mean? Yeah, no, it's completely different when they're grown up. Completely different. I would love to have gone away, but I don't know how that works on TV. I was going to say, I don't see any happy people. Everyone's so miserable outside. My mum's been helping out with the kids, and I'm running around like a mad headless chicken because I haven't been able to get any presents. It will, it will be fine. I know this is, like when you want to let people know when you're going through it, you don't feel it. It will be fine. You will have everything needed and all done by the time you need it done. You will, even if you stay up all Christmas Eve. I mean, I can't remember when the kids were younger ever go to sleep Christmas Eve, like maybe an hour or two. Because they were light sleepers, so like trying to sneak in to fill their stocking was an absolute joke. It would take hours, and multiple attempts, but it always turns out well. And let's face it, spending the time with the kids, that's what they really want. It doesn't matter if you only get a couple of presents. You don't have to even get a couple, really. I mean, it's nice if you could get a couple just so they've got something to open. But really, the things they're going to remember is the time spent with them. That really genuinely is. And when you really think back to when you was a kid, what is it you remember? 9 times out of 10, you may remember an odd present here and there, but mostly it's what you did or who you was with or what you was eating. It's that, did you help mum make that? Or, it's those things that really are the important stuff. It's easy to get caught up in all the nonsense bits that we put upon ourselves. Sorry, I haven't been on your lives recently. People keep apologising for it. You really don't need to. I've been really busy, of course. I'm back now. How are you? I'm good. It's a busy time of year. I don't expect people to like it's nice if you're here, don't get me wrong, but you don't need to apologize. It's honestly okay. Welcome to the chat. So true, Louise. It really is. But it does take it takes you a minute to sit down, think about it, and then you start to put things in perspective. But it's really hard to do it. So often we just go through life and not doing that. I booked a holiday for us for the end of December, start of January, so that'll ease the blow. Spent a bit more on that than presents. That's a lot better. That's really good because you're going to be all together. That's awesome. Hello, hello, Pinky's here. You make me feel so much better, Louise. So it's just I think it's easier for me right now because I haven't got the young kids. You know, my kids are grown up, so I've not got all that pressure that's put upon us. And when my kids were younger, we didn't even have a lot of the pressures now. I mean, there's an awful lot put on you. So it's easier for me to come from a different perspective. When you're caught up in it, it's so different. Beans, please stop. Yeah, it's getting a bit boring now. Hi, Louise. How are you? I'm good. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? Everyone's asking me how I'm doing. How are you doing? I'm okay. You're good. Oh, I love to hear that. I booked for my husband, but not sure where he is right now. Probably somewhere in a den. I'm kidding, but no idea where he is right now. So I've tried to contact him. So have the kids. Any tips? Oh, I don't know. I mean, he'll come back when he's ready, I guess. Sometimes, you know, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know your situation. I don't know what you're going through, but maybe he's put some pressures upon himself as well. And maybe he just needs a moment, possibly. I don't know, obviously, because I don't know either of you personally, and I don't know what you're going through. But maybe he just needs a moment too. I'm not saying what he's doing is right. He shouldn't just leave you or anything, but men do take things on differently, don't they? What brand is your microwave? God. That's why I'm always going to remember you because you always start off with that. You might want time out. Yeah, exactly. Men do, they take on things in a different way. A lot of men don't really know how to communicate what they're feeling, or they just need a moment. Not saying, like I said, I'm not saying it's right how he's doing it, but maybe he doesn't see another way. Definitely when he gets back, I would suggest not going at him. I would suggest trying to just talk to him and find out where he's coming from because he might open up to you, possibly. He's been gone for a week and a half, no clothes, no car. I can't see when he was last seen on anything, neither can the children. I've contacted his family and they've put Facebook posts up. Oh, if nobody's seen him, then you need to go to the police, probably. Yeah, exactly. I think you need to contact the police. Sorry you're going through this. Yeah, exactly. I think that would be the best thing to do. Thank you. I've thought about it, but it's just a bit more stress I don't need. But you want answers, so I understand you don't need it. These things are sent to try us, I'm afraid. And they usually all come at the same time. But you sound like a very strong person, so I'm sure you're going to be able to manage. Maybe I would go to police report it. Yeah. Christmas is very stressful for a lot of people. It is. And most of the stresses we do put on ourselves, sadly. I do want answers, but is it telling me something? Does he want me to be part of my life anymore? Some people have messaged me on Facebook and haven't read those yet. That's you're doing the overthinking thing, which we all do as well. Though that's not going to help you. That mind frame isn't going to help you, because you need to have the conversation with him, because it might not be what you thinking it is. Possibly, obviously, we don't know. But it's really easy to overthink the situation as well. What's everyone doing this evening? I'm going to try and go for a little walk and look at everyone's Christmas lights. Oh, that sounds lovely. I'm going to have some toast and a cup of tea and go to bed. Because I have to be up early. That sounds nice, Becky. I just going to watch TV in bed. That sounds good too. Becky, I'm doing my diamond painting. Oh, that sounds nice. I wish I had the patience for something like that. I just don't have the patience for anything like that. People might have seen him. I'm hoping they have, because my children are really struggling on top of everything. He's obviously not working either, because his truck is here at the caravan. Should I go and read the Facebook messages? This we can't, like, we don't know your situation. You need to figure this. I'm sorry, like, we can only advise so much. You have to do what you think is right for you. Do what you need to do, Millie. Exactly. We can only advise a certain amount, because we're not in your situation and we're not there and we don't know what's gone on. But from what you said, we can advise some, but that sort of question is something you have to decide for yourself. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You know your situation better than anyone, exactly. We can only try to support and advise as much as possible, but at the end of the day, you have to make decisions for your own life. I would have to read the Facebook messages, but you've got to protect your peace. Exactly. So it's easier for us to have a different opinion because we're not emotionally involved in it. Hi, I was here a couple of days ago. Hello. There's someone at the door. 1 second. And I went to see ABBA. Oh, yes, I remember. How did it go? It was Manchester, wasn't it? I don't know. God, if I got that right. My brain does some doozies on me recently. I've been remembering some really good stuff. It was amazing. Oh, that's so good to hear. I love that. Yeah, it was Manchester. Wow, I remembered it. That's so weird when I remember stuff like that. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Speak of the devil, he shall appear. He looks dirty as anything, and he's got a letter in his hand. I think you should be offline at this point and go and deal with it, honestly. Yeah, same, Deborah. Definitely the same. I'm not sure why you're online at this point if this is all genuine. And that sounds harsh, but I don't like it when those things happen. Also, remember, everyone will throw their 2 pence in on Facebook. Absolutely. If my partner turned up after a week, I would not be on live. That's what's making me. All right, I'll see you later. Yeah. I hope it all goes well. There's a few things that's happened since doing these lives, and then I finished the live, and I feel like I got suckered into some stuff I don't think was true. It's a little bit sad, but that felt a little bit like that. Am I wrong? If I am, tell me, because I always rely on you to tell me if I'm wrong about something. Okay. I thought when you put the I thought that too. There was something that happened a few weeks ago, and I proper got suckered into it. And then after that, I thought that wasn't, none of that was real. It's sad. That's really sad that people do that, because people are genuinely going through real stuff. Do you have any pets? Not anymore. I think your intuition is right. Ugh, couldn't get that word out. Intuition is right, Louise. Yeah, I think we were all sucking into that at the initially. Okay. It's tough, isn't it? Being on live, like, I think we're good at sussing the how to word it, like the trolls that just come in right at you. Like they're fairly easy to suss fairly early. Some I have 9 dogs and 1 hamster. Wow. We're all on the same wavelength, yeah. Okay. I mean, if something like that comes up again, we're still going to go in there and give our genuine advice, because that's just what we are. We genuinely want to help people, don't we? So, okay, we'll just. No, none of what you're saying. Why would you be online if your husband has been gone? Why would you be online? I'm not. I don't want to get into this conversation, and I'm not going to get into this conversation. I thought what I thought, but I'm saying nothing. I'm on live. I'm going to speak. I'm sorry if I was going through that. Why would I be on live? Why would I not be dealing with something as big as what you've just said? And that's it. I'm not doing it now. Anyway, let's be happy. Okay. Yeah, I'm had to make a decision there. I can't have her chatting in this live right now. If she's genuine, then I'm sorry. But I'm not dealing with that. Okay. That's rough. Oh, you put her out as well at the same time. I couldn't, because that was just going to get nasty towards me, and I couldn't do it. Oh, bye. Sorry. I needed a moment to breathe there. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. She needs help. Yeah, I mean, that's the hard side of. Um, I'm trying to think of the right words. That's really close to. I grew up having to be very careful of my words because of real life consequences. And that's what I've been working through. I've been working at not being afraid to have my words. And then something like that happens. And then it starts to make you think, okay, maybe I do need to be careful of all my words and not be authentic to who I am just as a human being because my words can have real life consequences. That's rough. That's a really shitty thing to do. Deborah, I'm going to ask the question. We all have problems, Louise, but she pushed it too far. I reckon she was reading out of a book. Hello, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. That is a bit of a trigger. I'm not gonna lie. That is a bit of a trigger because that was literally what I've had to deal with all my life, being very, very careful of your words because of how they're gonna affect another human being. That was rough. That's proper nasty. Louise, don't let it upset you. You're a genuine person. I know it's not these. I've worked so hard to try and not be afraid of my words, not be afraid of how I react to things. And for somebody to abuse that, I usually get there to block them before you see them. That's not on you though, because we all thought she was genuine. But then to come back and start the sort of attack, I know maybe that's a strong word, but that's how it felt. That was rough. Wow, wasn't expecting something like that to happen. Oh, bless you. I have sat back and watched, but I thought I would comment now. It's why I have trouble trusting anybody. Bullshit is usually right. I genuinely did believe it because I do. That is, I don't know if you called it naive, maybe. I don't know. I have been very, very naive in the past, and I do believe people when they say it. I find it very hard to understand how people would do something like that. But because that's very, very close to mine was harder because the real life effects would have been life and death in my past. But it was very much learning how to be very, very careful with my words and holding a lot of stuff back. And I don't want to be that person. And I guess maybe it's just a test. I should just see it as a test because I didn't allow her to put me down and quiet me. And I won't allow people to do that anymore. But it is going to trigger things. And it will take me a moment to figure out that actually I'm not in the wrong. I'm not going to affect somebody's life in that way. But what she's just done has done what that to me though. She doesn't know where my mental health is, and she could affect me in a detriment. I won't allow her to. Don't get me wrong. I won't allow her to. But that was wow. I'm so sorry that happened to you. It's something I guess I've got to get used to if I'm going to do lives because clearly there are people like that out there. I feel so bad. I want to give you a hug. Thank you. Oh dear. Like the tears. I think that's what triggers people is the tears. But clearly, I can't hold my emotions behind it because you see me. That's going to happen. But I do have to get over that. It's okay to cry. I sometimes they're happy tears as well. It's just a release of emotions from the body. And even I'm saying that out loud. I'm telling myself that as well. A couple of weeks ago, she said her husband died in a car crash. I didn't know that. I don't always remember people. I didn't remember her because it's usually like the little colour of the symbol and then the name sort of flows. Some of you I know because I know your names and I know you. But that I didn't recognise her. If I remember, and her kids were in the car. Okay. We love you, Louise. Thank you. You're a very kind person, Louise. Thank you. There are people out there that will be nasty, and yes, Louise, you Can have a cry, you can let it out. I mean, it's a good thing. A lot of people see it as a bad thing, and they want to back away from the conversation. But I'm quite big now at like knowing that backing away from a conversation isn't always good, because sometimes you just need to get it out, and then that's the release, and it's all out and it's done, and you can move on from it. But that just shocked me because I genuinely didn't know that was going to go there. And it's just really sad that there are people out there that do that sort of thing. Like they can really put this, we know my emotional state is what it is, and up and down. We're working on it, we're getting through it. But a lot of people are so low that they can't. And it's those people that it can push people too far. And it's so sad there's people out there that do that. At least you have people like us to make you feel better. I know. And I appreciate, I appreciate you all so much. We should change the profile picture. So that's what threw me then, because I don't always remember the names. I mean, obviously, like I said, you lot, you lot, you know what I mean? I recognize you. So, Louise, are you okay? Even if she was genuine and her husband had gone walkabout, she shouldn't be on live chat. She should be on the phone to the police, so she can't be. Well, that's the bit that got me. That's when I knew something wasn't right. If that was genuinely going to happen, you would not come back into a live. There's just no way. Why would you be on the live? And then for her to come in again a few times after. So she was just listening to me. She probably is now, because blocking her, she can still hear me. I don't have any malice towards her. I just think what she did was really sad thing to do. And then that emotional manipulation right after it as well. Oh, now I know what you think of me. And that I didn't. I genuinely didn't. And if she was genuine, she would have seen that. So it's just sad. Let's move on to happier subjects. Even if I'm tearing up, I hate seeing people cry. I'm sorry, but it's not a bad thing, because now that's out. I've voiced it. That's out, and then we can move on. So it was a good thing. Should be ashamed. I agree. I have a good question. A good question. What do you want for your birthday next? It's not a good question, because I don't really want for much. I don't. So, and if you're offering to buy me a birthday gift and you want to spar me like an all-inclusive cruise around the world, I wouldn't say no. A new trolley. Fingers crossed I'm getting one for Christmas. That poor thing, seriously, with the three. So we had the three wheels. I would try. Thank you. And then on top of the three wheels, and then whenever I'd stop, I'd have to put my foot under that bit so it didn't like tilt on the floor, and then it started to have this huge squeak on it as well. It was comical at that point. And then when the second wheel come off, do you know the sad thing about that is? So I'm in the middle of this shopping. There were so many people. People were absolutely going nuts. I mean, all right, I was in there, but I'm always in there on a Thursday at that time, so it's just my shopping that time. But the sad thing was, like, the wheel came off and it's going across the floor in the shopping place, and you can see now I've had to put my trolley down, and it's tilting. So clearly I'm in trouble here. Nobody offered help, not one single person. So I had the wheel in my hand and I'm having to try and lift the whole weight of the trolley and get it on at the same time. People were so rude. I would have offered help. Louise, doesn't let it bother you. She's obviously got problems and issues. I agree. It's not going to affect me further than this, but it is something that did trigger me, because I have gone through stuff, and that was a really close trigger. But yeah, we're moved on. We're fine. Hopefully that man doesn't come on again where he was asking for your Facebook. I get that quite regular. I hope you are safe. They're usually just scammers. They'll come on, pretend they've fallen in love with you after a couple of hours. And yeah, that's about it. That's only if I interacted with them. You said last week that it was dodgy. Didn't think it was quite that bad, though. It was dodgy, but not quite that bad. Let's hope Santa brings you a new trolley. That did make me laugh. God. Like, if somebody could have been recording it, it would have been comical at that point. Oh dear. I saw it as a challenge initially, and then when that second one come off, I thought, oh, okay, maybe I'm not listening to what the universe is telling me, but all was good. We did a chunk of the shopping. I found the wheel on the way home, so we have four wheels now. Potentially two can fall off at any point, but as long as I'm watching and I kick them every now and again, I could do the rest of the shopping. No biggie. I'm going to go now, but have a nice time tomorrow and this weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. How are you going to manage your Christmas shop? I'm taking the trolley again. I'm going to take the trolley to work again. I'm just going to keep an eye on the wheels because I've got the wheel back. I found it under the car on the way home. I'm going to fill it up and just walk it home. I'll manage. I'll get it done. I just see it as a challenge now rather than anything else. I'm not listening to what the universe is telling me. No, the universe will not win. That's the Taurus in me, stubborn as. It was principle at that point. He's taking real risks. Yeah. Oh dear. It's funny. It's just so strange, isn't it, that it's all happened now. Like the last shop, and that's when he decides to do all of it. I mean, I know he's been like dodgy, but I just thought you had one more good shop in it. Well, it will have, whether it likes it or not. But I do literally do. I have to walk it along, and then every now and then I have to kick the wheel to make sure that they stay on. Hey, I don't care. The girls know that I have the trolley. None of them think any less of me. They laugh with me, not at me. There's another woman there that says that she's got a trolley. She'd like to bring it in, but she said it's bright pink, and I'd be too embarrassed. What are you embarrassed about? Having a shopping trolley? Seriously? Can you give us a kitchen tour? Voila! That's it. My kitchen. From your point of view, you'll get in there if it has one wheel. Oh, don't. If I have one wheel, I'm going to blame you for that. Technically, the two front ones shouldn't come off because they're attached differently. The worst case scenario will be two. And then I could like sort of just lift it and push, couldn't I? Like, hello, hello. I think tomorrow's going to be the heaviest one because it's going to be all the veggies. I'm going to get a good chunk of veggies. Maybe a couple of bottles of fizzy. But yeah, we'll do it. No sweat. We are built of tougher things, aren't we? Have you got your turkey yet? Yes. You said a few days ago that you haven't got one yet. I went in Monday. I think it was Monday. I'm not confident. No, Sunday. I went Sunday, didn't I? After the live. I went Sunday. They had 3 turkeys in the size because the extra large was too big. I wouldn't have fit, and would. Thank God I didn't like risk it because I only managed to get the one that I got is a size down and it's just fit in there. But there was 3 turkeys, and I just thought, don't even overthink any of this. Just get the largest one in those 3 that price range. And there was a lovely gentleman there. Got it out for me. Put it in my trolley. So yeah, we got it. Got it that day. Who is it? Who is what? Who's who? I'm not sure what part of the conversation. You're going to have to give me a bit more info on that one. But yeah, turkey is sorted. Comes out Sunday. Start defrosting. That's when it's officially Christmas, when the turkey comes out. I don't know why. It just always is. Luckily, I'm going to my mum's, so no turkey drama here. Oh, wow, you're so lucky. I think I've only ever had one Christmas where I haven't had to cook dinner. And that's when I went round to Blossoms. Got your veggies cheap? Yes, they're all cheap now. You've got a big pile of them all ready to go. Deborah, I still haven't got Christmas shopping yet. Get in the next few days. Deborah's ahead of you. She's got hers already. I saw that vegetables 8p in Lidl. They're 8p in Asda as well. Today they were 8p. They had these huge signs up, like this three big signs above all the vegetable areas, and it says 9p and it's crossed out and says 8p on it. What a big draw, about 1p. Pink, get in there quick, love. Absolutely. Have you not got your a slot? It's called a slot, isn't it? Your slot yet? Your shopping slot. The girls at work, I think it was last week or the week before, they were literally going online first thing in the morning, waiting for the slots to open up. Mine was 15. Still good though. Still good. I mean, compared to what they normally are. They had fresh turkeys in there as well today. I haven't seen fresh turkeys in store. Wow, 8p is amazing. I need to get some and find a way to prepare them so they keep absolutely. I mean, vegetables usually keep quite well anyway. I find. I don't know why everyone who says, "Oh, you know, how has it lasted that long?" as if it didn't. You got a good couple of weeks on them, I think. So hopefully I'll have more space in the freezer by then, and I'll blanch loads and. I don't know. It depends how much I can get. I'm going to overbuy the vegetables anyway. Hello, hello. Yes, you have to get in there. Honestly, going in there today was mad. You would think it was Christmas Eve. I went in the same time as, well, probably a little bit late. It didn't take me a lot longer to get down there. But the amount of people, I'd say it was like triple the amount of people in there than there would normally have been on a Thursday. You can make some nice soups, yes. And like stews, that type of thing. I like that. Actually, oh, I was supposed to get that out. I've got another tub of that chicken stew that we made a few weeks ago. I was going to get that out. That was really good. I remember making one year. We got all the vegetables and we did a slow cooker one overnight Christmas night, and then we potted it up and took it to the homeless. But there's none out, not where I know of anyway. Like, they were all in town. They were sleeping in town that year. It was a few years back, and that it was so good. I tried something. It was so good. Like, when I make it for myself, it's never that good. Veg curry would be nice too with chickpeas. Yes, it would. Because you just start with the base, don't you? Cooking all the vegetables all together in their own juices and that, and then you can divide it up and make it into lots of different things. I don't want to have to share any of it because Corey won't have any of it. I don't know why he wouldn't. He would enjoy it, but he just wouldn't. I've done all my Christmas shopping. You are done officially. A couple of you done now. We've got some catching up to do, Pink. We're going to go to the shop for the bits we can't get online. Yeah. They have got some good deals on bits and bobs in there at the moment. It's all hitting good. But I don't think a lot of the shops are going to have all the sales they have most years, like Boxing Day sales. I don't feel like a lot of the shops are going to have many of them because they're just not like purchasing the way they used to. So come Boxing Day, they haven't got as much to reduce, not like they used to be. I mean, Primark, they've reduced so much. You would think it was Boxing Day sales now. Oh, I did manage to get something. I was quite excited about it. It's not something I've ever even considered buying before. And I don't know what it is about it that I liked. I didn't actually see it come in. So I'm assuming it came in over the weekend. I accidentally saw it. It's my department as well. This is very crispy. It's green on the back as well. It's got little tassels. So it came in, I'm assuming, on the Saturday, and then it got reduced Wednesday. So I've got it for a £5. I've never bought anything like this before. Like I don't do a whole, 100 cushions and the sofas and the beds and stuff like that. I mean, I have a few, but not like that. I was really excited. I don't know why. I just really like it. Louise, no, you. I eat crumpets in a. Yes, you do eat crumpets in a strange way. How about this cheesecake with condensed milk? Is absolutely beautiful. Oh wow, with condensed milk. I never would have thought of doing that. Different. Just thought we could make some fudge. Where did that thought come from? Condensed milk. Could make some fudge. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of fudge. Give some to the girls at work. It's a Christmas present. I'll just add into the workload here, aren't I? Have you made your own ice cream pink? What's the battery doing? That's not strange. I've done that for years. Oh, wow. Really? Never heard of it before. Condensed milk, double cream, and icing sugar. Ooh, simple. No, I haven't, Deborah. I'm going to try that. Have to let us know how that goes. Jelly, pears, and condensed milk. Gorgeous. Oh, really? I've never really. I've only ever used condensed milk to make fudge. I've never used it for anything else, I don't think. Black currant jelly. Oh, wow. Okay. Different. Louise, I'm so glad I don't have to go out and do my Christmas shopping. I've done it all online, thank God. I wouldn't have been able to deal with the hecticness. Thank God. It is bad out there. I don't like people in that setting, like the crowds of people. I'm not a fan of people like that in that way. So, like, I'm quite lucky that when I finish work, I can just get straight in and out and I'm done. And, like, later on in the day, I've popped through town, like, for if I've got to do something, I've walked through town and the amount of people, yeah, I could not do that. Have you all hit that like button yet? Oh, we've actually got 15. That's not bad. Hello, hello. Oh, I've been to Aldi today. People all over the 8p veg. Yeah, there was a woman. I'd gone to have a look. So all the veg was to the side, and I was just standing. I was just looking at what the veg was. She was going mad. She was getting packets upon packets of all this stuff, and she kept giving me the evil eye, like I was going to take something from her. I don't know why. I mean, I was just looking at what veggies and deciding whether I was going to get it or not because of the weight of the trolley. But she kept giving me the evil eye. I think I made her paranoid about something. Trolley's full. Yeah, I feel like people are going to go more mad because of the price, and then they're going to waste it. Like it's going to go off. Like that's just rude. I understand that you want to get a bargain, and at that price, yes, I'm going to get a little bit more, but it's not going to go to waste. It's not going to end up in the bin. But I feel like a lot of people are going to end up putting things in. Like there's going to be a lot of wastage, and that's sad because there's so many people that could use that. But people do that though, don't they? A chap nearby bought 6 of everything. See, yeah, that seems. I mean, we don't know how many people they have, but the odds are, if that was full price, the full price stuff, not this Christmas thing they do, would they be buying 6 normally? Probably not, I would guess. That's greedy, yeah. I like your festive cushion, very nice. And what a good bargain. It was a bargain. And it's just weird because normally I wouldn't buy a cushion first of all, but I hadn't even seen it, so it was just luck that I had it. It's very strange because I'm not a, I'm not a things person. I don't really buy stuff like that. Very rarely. People go berserk for a bargain. They do, sadly. Mary's Pipers were the usual price. Yes, I only saw the white potatoes at that price. I've got to go now. Are you on tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Thursday? No, Friday. Yes, we'll be on tomorrow. I will see. Hopefully, you can pop in. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Hope your day goes well. It's because a load of people buy lots in bulk and sell it in their local newsagents, believe me. Oh, wow. That's disgusting. That's so bad. I mean, I was going to leave it and not buy the veg until Monday, but I reckon people are going to go mad and they might actually run out. So that's why I'm going to go and pick it up tomorrow. Because it's only a few days, it's still going to be good. There's going to be plenty of life on it. And I am going to overbuy, but not to an excess like that. I might buy 1 packet more of everything. I usually get 2 packets of potatoes. That's just a standard every year. So I possibly will get 3. I'm not entirely sure if I'll get 3. But we can do extra for Christmas. Anything can get frozen that's left over after a few days, it will get frozen. And then I can do stew and stuff for the week. It should be limited, yeah. Definitely. People just don't think of the whole waste part of it. Like, somebody could have eaten that. There's some people are like low on money, like they need it. But it happens all the time, doesn't it? It's going to be a continual thing. They're always going to do it. Can you freeze fresh potatoes? Has anyone ever done it? I've never done it with potato. No, I've never done it. I think they say you should blanch vegetables before you freeze them, but I don't know what the difference would be if you just froze them straight off. I've never actually attempted it. Usually the thought process is there and then they get eaten before they get in the freezer. Might be worth getting with the food bank food. We're not allowed. It specifically says no fresh food, which is really sad because we're doing that on Saturday. So can you imagine how much we like a real food? That would be so good because we try to do that. Like when we consciously do it, we do like real foods, stack foods, drinks, hot drinks, cold drinks. We try and go through all of the different things, but they don't let us do it. It is a shame because we could buy a full trolley's worth of that to donate straight to the food bank. How awesome would that be? Yeah, it specifically says it on there. I know a lot of people freeze milk, but it tastes odd. It goes watery, in my opinion. It does change the texture of it. I've seen it. I don't think I've ever done it, but I've seen it. I don't know how. I must have been at somebody's house at some point in my past that had done it. It sort of separates, I think, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know if it goes back if you shake it up or anything. I've never tried it. I freeze my son's milk. Oh, okay. I've never tried freezing milk. I think I'm get me go in a minute. Yeah, it's fine with good shake. That's what I thought. It just separates, doesn't it? Okay, let's see what this friendship thing. We're going with a white one. What is it called again? Love and friendship. A friend is someone who knows all about you but loves you anyway. Yes, that's a true friend. Okay, let's do this calendar. I'm getting chilly and I'm ready to go to bed with a cup of tea. We are on, is it 19? I think it's 19. Yes, 19th. So what's your guesses? What we going with? I mean, I never freeze milk because I live on tea, so I don't need to. Okay. 19. I'm going with the robin. I know the robin isn't here, but I can't think of anything. Oh, I don't want to change my star. Okay. Good guess. Okay, the outside door is dance around the tree. I think we had a snowman guess earlier. Got star. I'm going with robin. Yeah, there is no more Christmas wreath pink. We've got to quit. Seriously, we have to at this point. We have to admit defeat. There is nothing different in there. We have got to change our guesses. From tomorrow, we have to guess a duplicate something, okay? We're just going to have to do this. Because it doesn't matter how much we want it to be there. There is no robin or wreath. I am confident of that now. So today is a duplicate. We have a Christmas tree. Okay, so think about your guess. We've got to pick a duplicate. We just got to bite the bullet, admit we were both wrong, and pick a duplicate from tomorrow. And there you go, exactly the same. we just got to do it. At some point. I mean, we may get it wrong every day still, but oh dear, they didn't put much effort into that. I mean, 24 different pictures is all they had to do, but no, they couldn't manage. Oh, snowman. Okay, already you've made your decision. What happened to the roof lights? I just didn't put them up. Right, thank you so much everyone for being here. It has been a pleasure as always. So we will be live again tomorrow. Yeah, Friday. Wow, Friday. We'll be live again tomorrow. I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching them, and I will see you. Bye.